My perfect weather. Hello, we are Fast Data Limited, a small consultancy company. My name is Radek, and this beautiful lady on the left is Marta. Let's start with the pitch. Anyone who is looking for their dream weather can use My Perfect Weather service that will show their ideal destinations and suggest how to get there. And as far as we know, there is no other service like this out there. How it works? It is really simple. First, you define your perfect weather, then we show you all the matching places. And at the end, if you want, you can check the flight options. It's demo time. We'll focus on 50 touristy cities in Europe. Use case. I promised my daughters to fly a kite with them this week, but there's absolutely no wind. I want to keep my word, so please help me do that. So the question we'll answer here is, where is your perfect weather? Here we see a live recording of the app in iPhone 6. Find your ideal spot. Here we see a set of controls where we can define temperature, precipitation type, chance of precipitation, and wind speed. Below we'll see all the results that matched our query. Let's go back to the use case. We're trying to find an ideal place in Europe for flying a kite. So let's define a comfortable temperature. Precipitation type, let's leave it at rain, but the chance not more than 30%. And most importantly, the wind. The perfect wind for kiting would be around 16 to 32 kilometers per hour. So let's do that. And let's see where we can go. Number one hit, Valletta, city in Malta. We have 7 perfect days. Days marked with the blue background are the perfect days that match our query. Other hits include Barcelona, 6 perfect days. There will be more hits. And Ibiza, 5. Let's go back to the top hit. If we want to fly there, we can click on the plane button and we see the Momondo travel service. Over here we can define from where we want to fly. In our case it's Edinburgh, so let's do that. If you want, you can adjust the dates. Let's say we want to fly in the middle of the week, so let's go for the 7th. And my wife said she wants to go as well, so let's add her in. So 2 adults and 2 children. And you hit search. Malta, here we come. There are some results, and there will be more coming up shortly. Of course, with this travel service, you can go back and adjust your query and choose different dates and look for better price and so on. Okay, let's have a look how we built the app. We ran on IBM Bluemix. We're using a Docker container. Inside of the Docker container, we have Play AngularJS app. It contacts the weather service and downloads the weather prediction data. It is then stored in CloudDB. Spark Notebook reads the data from CloudDB, processes it, and writes it back. At this point, we are ready to serve the users. Whenever they come in, we present them with the form that you've seen, and then we are searching CloudDB for their perfect weather matches. If the user wants to, and clicks on the plane button, they will be redirected to the travel service, which runs outside of Bluemix. Let's have a look how Spark and the weather service are coming together. We have around 50,000 cities in the world. There are 10 days of weather data, and we can do several requests per day. And this is when Spark comes in and lets us do the number crunch. We used it for the initial data exploration, and we have been using it for data enrichment and the ETL. So, if you're ever tired of current weather, we don't want you to just sit there, we want you to go to myperfectweather.eu. Thanks! We hope that you enjoyed this presentation.